I'm a huge Swiftie, so there's a lot of Taylor Swift edits to Miss Hannah Wells, and I'm obsessed with it, so keep them coming. But yeah, my friends like to send me them. These editors on TikTok are so talented, so it's been really cool. Hi Allure, it's Ella Bright, and this is my 10-minute daytime makeup routine. So, first, I start with the Skin Cuticles. I'm gonna do this, because all the influencers do that. Daily moisturizer, because my skin is like insanely dry all the time. So I have to always be reapplying this. And sometimes I use my Refi primer, but I'm not gonna do that today because it's daytime, it's not that deep, it's okay. We actually can do a bit more. It's always so dry, guys. Okay. My beauty journey started with me just like sneaking into my mum's bathroom and stealing all of her makeup for fun. And then I had an emo phase when I was like 13, 14 in lockdown, thank God. And I had these huge like winged eyeliner, and I would do like a black top lip. It was a whole thing. That got me into makeup, and now I getting into makeup more because I don't want to go there again. I am gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer, and I'm just gonna put it under my eyes. I always am looking for tips of where to put my concealer, and I used to kind of do like the whole swoop under my eye, but I have since learned that that is not good. And again, dry skin, it always like cakes up. And then while I let it sit, let it cook, I'm gonna do my spoolie that I'm pretty sure I got for free from the Glossier shop. And I stole like 5 of them, and they have kept me going for about 5 years. So then I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows out because they can look kind of crazy. And then just put it like that. And that. Okay, cool. I love watching Get Ready With Me's. They're so fun. And they do say to use a brush, but I always use my fingers because it's easier. So I'm just gonna blend that in really quickly. I also always have like 2016 club bangers playing when I'm getting ready. That's like the only music I listen to if I'm going somewhere. So there's a lot of Flo Rida, there's a lot of Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, that's all the things. And then to kind of set it, I stole this from my sister, so I hope she's not watching, the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I've got 2, younger sisters, Phoebe and Georgia. They're much cooler than me, so I learned pretty much my style, my makeup, it's all from them. They have the best makeup tips. They watch all the Get Ready With Me's a lot more than I do, and they have so much like good ideas and product recommendations for me. So either I'm stealing them or they're gonna do it for me, which is always very helpful. I've got the Hoola Beauty bronzer. This is my life. I will only rebuy this product for my bronzer. I'm obsessed with it. And then I've got this kind of like long flattened brush. And I always say I have bronzer and blush blindness. Like I put way too much on. So I put it on my forehead, my cheeks, try and make that jawline happen that's not going on. There we go. And then I put it in my neck, and then I'll just do that for my nose as well. You know what? I'm gonna do more bronzer. I just like aggressively do this to my face, and it's awesome. Oh, and then I did see this on TikTok that if you have blue eyes, apparently like an orangey brown bronzer looks good as like an eyeshadow. So I've started doing that. So I've got this like tiny brush, and then I'm just gonna use again the same thing and then put it here on my eyes. And I don't know if it's doing much, but I like it. I think it looks cool. And then if I'm going out, I'll do like a waterline for my under eye. And I've started doing it in green, which has been fun, like a green waterline, or sometimes just like a brown, because I find, again, emo phase, the black eyeliner gives me flashbacks. We're not going there again. And then I do under my eyes here. And okay. There we go. When we first meet Hannah, I had very little makeup, and her hair was straightened and kind of not styled in a way, and she wore less revealing clothes, I guess, so to speak. And then as she kind of grows into herself a bit more, she meets Garrett. She's like kind of growing in this friendship with Ali and just growing into herself and who she is as a person. I got to wear, you know, fun, like we did like a lip and we did some eye looks, and obviously for the party scenes, I had a lot more makeup, and the earrings got bigger, which is great because I love earrings are my thing. I love it so much, anything jewelry. I don't know if people have noticed it yet, but it's definitely in there. It's like if you go episode 8 to episode 1, there's definitely very much a difference. And then for my blush, I do 2 blushes. So Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand. And then I'm just gonna put it here, because I always get told that you're meant to like pull it up so your face looks snatched. And then, okay, and then I'm gonna do one in my nose. Okay, that is not blended. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, no hey guys. Okay. And then this. The goal is to look as sunburned as possible. Always. Okay. And then my second blush is this NARS in the shade Orgasm. And it's smashed up into little pieces, but I have to use it because it's my favorite thing ever. I bought this from Sephora in Vancouver when we were filming it, and I dropped it as soon as I got in. And that's just because I'm incredibly clumsy, but it's lasted me since then, and I'm trying to just be very careful when I put my brush down here. Okay, and then I'm gonna just put it in the exact same spaces as I did the first one. This is my highlighter. It's from Allure, and it's Bare Glow Luminizer, made in the UK. And this is what it looks like. And then I'm just gonna put it on my cheeks and my nose. The same places as the blush and the contour. Sorry, bronzer. I don't know the difference between bronzer and contour. Okay, and then on my nose here. And then I like to do in the creases of my eyes. So I've got the Refi Freckle pen, which kind of fake freckles are like my new favorite obsession at the moment. So a lot of us went and got tattoos, not matching, but kind of to commemorate the day. So I was like, I want to get a tattoo, and I wanted to get it today. On the Uber to the place, I was looking on Pinterest and I found it. I was like, okay, don't look at it again. I'm gonna get that, and now it's permanently on my body. So hopefully won't regret that in a few days. Jalen got a really sweet one. He got mountains on his arm and had 6 of us kind of like walking up the mountain, which was so sweet. And I think Mika got her cat's name and a pomegranate, which was really sweet. I got a ladybug on my hip for like good luck. It's five spots for my family. And yeah, the thing with tattoos for me, I've only got one other tattoo, and they were both found 20 minutes before the appointment, because if I think about it too long, then I won't get it. Okay, and then I'm going to do my mascara. I have 2 mascaras. This is my top lash, this is my bottom lash. This is Glossier Brown, and then this is the Benefit Fan Fest one for my eyelashes. And I'm scared of now curling my lashes, which I used to do all the time, and I used to do it after I put on mascara. So don't do that, because apparently it's when all your eyelashes fall out. But we can do this. It's kind of only now where I've realized how popular these books are. When we were filming the show, it was like we were in this kind of our own bubble, and we weren't really thinking too much about it. I had read the books before, and every time there was like a book moment that we wanted to get right, we would kind of talk about it. But apart from that, we really got given the space to kind of make these characters and stories our own. I also saw a lot of discourse on this online, is that Hannah, in the way I portrayed her, seems a lot more confident than the book series. I fell victim to that when I first did my self-tape. I played her very shy and insecure and kind of meek. And that's really not her. Like, she kind of owns her quirkiness and her bubbliness, and I love that about her. Okay, top lash is done. Now we're gonna do the bottom. Kind of look like a spider. That's the vibe. Val and I were just immediate friends, which I'm so grateful for. We had an amazing intimacy coordinator, of course, on set. We had a closed set, so not everybody who was maybe on for other scenes had to be there. Every sex scene in our show is like not gratuitous, it's very character and story driven. And I believe that for Hannah and Garrett, you can't tell their story without the sex. So it was very important for us to just like get right just as any other scene. And yeah, but as far as it goes, obviously it's gonna be awkward, it's gonna be weird, but then afterwards we just wrap filming and we just go get a bunch of pizza and donuts, and it was good. Yeah, we made it as fun as we possibly could be. I'm gonna do another round of mascara because I'm also got mascara blindness, as I'm discovering from this video. I'm like, it's not enough. Then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, again, stolen from my sister's room. Shout out Phoebe, thank you very much. And I like to overline my bottom lip and then not my top lip and then just kind of put it in the middle. I'll just do this. My lip combo always changes. I've always got like a million different lip liners and lipsticks and lip glosses that I'm always changing out. But I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk is kind of the most consistent one. But I kind of will use anything. So for today, my new obsession is this also Dior lip oil that I just got given from my makeup artist, Misha. So that was very sweet of her. I also never throw out any makeup. So I have a lot of just like expired, empty things in my drawers. I'm like very much like emotionally attached, sentimental person when it comes to objects, and I can't throw it out. I'm also gonna do setting spray, actually. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. And then I'll do this. Listen, I don't really watch sports. I don't really know too much. I have become a hockey fan. My first game was like the fake one on set. I have now watched 2 ice hockey games. They've been LA Kings and they've lost both times. I'm a fan because I love off campus, but I definitely don't watch it in real life. Just like college sport and high school sport is not a thing really in the UK. I was just kind of trying very hard to grasp understanding the idea of like a college hockey player and why that is such a big deal and why these characters that the guys are playing are like being talked about by news. Okay, this is a new thing I've also started doing is retouching my moles and like my beauty marks. I really have been obsessed with doing that recently, so I'm gonna do that right now because I forgot. There's a lot of them here. Okay. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching Allure, my 10-minute beauty routine. See you next time.